I'm a very spiritual person. The Bible, of course, is the most important book for me. I would say that the second most important book was or is The Secret. And when I read the book The Secret and learned about the law of attraction, it was really, I think, a pivotal moment for me because I understood that there is power in how we think about things, how we react to things, and the power of our subconscious, which is so important. The power of gratitude, the power of positivity. And it really caused me to shift or pivot, to use your word, to change how I did things.
30, and I was pregnant with my daughter. And I gained 100, I was at 190 pounds. So I gained about 60 pounds. And I went back to my doctor and she was like, you gotta re-examine how you're eating. She said, this isn't healthy. You're gaining weight too fast. It's gonna be hard for you to burn off. Yeah. And it hit me that, okay, well, who do I know? Who is an example of someone that I know? Because I've always looked for personal examples. I knew TV was TV after a certain age. Who did I know? Mom. So I went back to my mother and I was like, Mom, I have to lose this weight. She's saying that, and she also told me at the time, she said, you're borderline cancer. So I'm like, Mom, what do I do? And I'm just afraid. I did my research. I did all of that. But I wanted this miracle that this woman had shown me. What was her miracle? What worked for her? And she was like, well, Letha, you're going to have to work out. You're going to have to pray. You're going to have to believe God in his word.
Well, and I would have to say my life has been a series of pivots from the moment that I recognized that I wanted my life to be more than just about Bridget Collins, that I wanted to make an impact, have a purpose in life. And that's what took me down the health and fitness journey to help people understand, as you talked about in those books, what it really takes to be healthier. So for me to go from this unhealthy state to this healthy state was a significant pivot for me. And it just, like I say, it wasn't about me. It was about having a purpose to help other folks as well.
2-year-old and an infant. And my 2-year-old was kind of sickly, had like chronic ear infection. So it's always taking off from work every 2 weeks to take her to the doctor. The once I had the second child, I was like, something to me had to change. I wanted to be home and spend more quality time with my children. So just thinking and started brainstorming about different ideas of how to accomplish that. So I decided to start a business, and it's not easy, but it gave me a more flexible schedule that I desired so I could be home with my children and take care of them.
But after a while, it just became something very monotonous, something that I didn't feel really fulfilled my purpose. It was just something I did. And so I always felt that there was something lacking, and that was missing on that. As far as we talk about my business side, something was lacking on the business side of my life, that passion. And so, that's where I was before I got into where I am at now.
It was a huge pivot for me in my life. It was like a drastic 360 change. I say it's a pivot and a good pivot because I was always into fitness. Like I liked it because I was in the military, I was always active, but I was never like really consistent with it. It was just kind of something I did, played around with, and I didn't really understand, how good it was or the value of it or what it means to be healthy or anything like that. I just didn't get it, Yeah. So I'm gonna say the biggest pivot for me is when I decided to take it serious. Unfortunately, me taking it serious came from something I would say was a scare in my life. A lot of people don't know, the reason why me and my husband's a personal trainer too, the reason why we decided to pursue careers in fitness is because my husband, he has a health condition. He has a heart condition, and I can